There are 5 teams still alive in the GHSA soccer playoffs, with 3 girls teams, and a pair of boys teams, competing in the state quarterfinals this week. Here's a look at the matchups, with a look back on how these squads advanced to the Elite Eight. The Hornets have a rematch with a Knockney County squad that knocked them out of the playoffs in the quarterfinals last year en route to winning the state championship. SCD is coming off a win over visiting Morgan County on Tuesday in a game that came down to penalty kicks after being tied at the end of regulation and 2 overtimes at 2-2. SCD prevailed 3-2 on penalty kicks. Senior AC Davis scored the first goals for the Hornets, and freshman Madison Buenos connected from distance on the second. Sophomore Emma Bromley had an assist for SCD. The Hornets have been balanced offensively. Sophia Okuma leads the team with 16 goals and 6 assists. Harris Stone had 15 goals and 10 assists, and Reese Bailey has 14 goals with 9 assists, while Davis has netted 13 goals and dished out 11 assists. "That was such a crazy game, in the win over Morgan County," Davis said after the celebration on the field. "I'm proud of how we stuck through the physical aspect of things in the second half. This gives us a lot of confidence heading into the second round." SCD coach David Hooker said his squad was peppering the Morgan County goal in the first half, but wasn't able to take advantage of several opportunities. He praised the work of freshman keeper Alice Edwards, who made a big save on a penalty kick to help seal the game. "I've been impressed with our togetherness this season," Hooker said. "We're really young with just 2 seniors on the team, but we've shown a willingness to work together." SVA was the number 2 seed out of Region 3-3A after SCD edged the Saints 1-0 in a match to decide the region title. The Saints beat Jackson 6-0 in the first round and went on the road to take down Richmond Academy 2-0 on Tuesday. Olivia Atkins scored both goals for SVA, and McCall Shavira had an assist in the win over Richmond Academy. Now, the Saints are on the road to face Wesleyan, which entered the playoffs ranked number 2 in the state among Class 3A teams by score Atlanta, just behind number 1 Knockney County. The Panthers have rolled through the first 2 rounds of the playoffs with a 10-0 win over Central Macon and a 7-0 victory over Jeff Davis. Caitlin Sadley scored a pair of goals in the win over Jeff Davis, and Amelia Recchi and Jordan Gunn each had 2 assists and a goal. Recchi, the standout sophomore, has 47 goals and 12 assists, while the freshman Gunn has 26 assists and 19 goals. Model has a pair of stars of its own in senior Sophie Lawing, 44 goals and 18 assists, and sophomore Molly Allman, 26 goals and 23 assists. Woodville Tompkins is back in the state quarterfinals for the 2nd year in a row after Luis Lopez put on a show in a 7-2 win over Temple.